the next hour of TV5 Morning News, a one-of-a-kind cognac that dates back to the French Revolution is coming to the Valley. Patricia will find out how to get a taste of it.
No thanks. I can't handle my champagne. Plus, we'll talk to an author who will show you how you can explore parts of Arizona that don't show up on your typical road map.
And Rescue will be here with a cute little kitten named Harrison. Is this... All right. Well, Arizona is full of beautiful scenery, as we know, but there are a lot of areas many people may never see, those areas off the main highways. Charles Wells has seen them, and he wrote a book about it, Guide to Arizona Backroads and Four-Wheel Drive Trails. Thanks very much for coming in this morning. Tell me about this book, what it lists in here, and what you could find in this book.
Well, the book includes 75 trails. There's 300 supporting photographs that go along with that. I have total of 86 maps in there, 75 maps for each trail. There's 10 area maps that show the relationship between the trails. And then there's a statewide map that helps you locate where the trails are in the state.
And these are trails that you do in your car, not by foot necessarily, unless you get stuck, which we hope you don't. But you've got some trails in here for passenger cars like the regular SUV up to the four-wheel drive, real all-terrain vehicles, right?
Well, most of the trails are for SUVs. There's just a few of the most scenic trails in the state that are, I'd put those in because you really have to put them in. They're just such famous trails for Arizona. But you really need four-wheel drive for most of the trails. And in the case of the moderate trails, you need high clearance with low-range gearing. And the difficult trails are for serious four-wheelers. And the book is divided into 3 basic groupings with easy, moderate, and difficult, about 25 trails for each. And I describe what that means so that you don't get out there and get yourself in trouble by getting in over your head.
Yeah, it is nice because, as we were talking about earlier, I mean, a lot of difficult is... It can mean different things to different people, and so you really do go into a definition of that. It does have steep climbs or it's steep, you know, descents, things like that. I know we have some maps that we want to show. There's one of Four Peaks, which you say is a great trail to take. Maybe not this time of year because there is snow up there.
Exactly.
And this is a shot of the map that you have, and just kind of how you get there. You just kind of do an offshoot off of the Highway 87, and where does it take you? What will you see? Right.
It's a 28-mile trip, and it does climb over 5,000 feet, so there would be snow up there right now. But the lower section is all Sonoran Desert, which is quite beautiful.
Yeah.
This is also a very popular ATV area, which I do point out all the trails in the book that are good for ATVs.
Okay. I know we have another one too, Montana Mountain. Tell me where that is and what you'll see on that trail.
That's out near the Florence Junction area and Queen Valley, and it is a very remote location. It starts off again in the Sonoran Desert area, and it too climbs. You asked me to select some trails that were near the Phoenix area. Since I'm from Colorado, these are kind of high trails, so there were some of my favorites nearby.
You like the elevation being from Colorado with it?
Well, you get up there and the views are great, and
it's nice.
It's a lot of fun.
One more, a back way to Crown King, which you say is really popular, huh?
Very popular, especially, you know, in the spring. All kinds of dirt bikes and ATVs, and that's a bit more serious trail, nowhere near the most difficult one that I do have in the book. There's some much more difficult than that, but this one will challenge. I wouldn't go up there with a stock vehicle, and you should always go with somebody in all cases. I mean, Arizona has some pretty extreme climates, and you want to be with somebody for safety reasons.
Yeah, and tell people where you're going, too.
Exactly.
In case you get stuck out there.
Exactly.
But you've just seen, I would imagine that you've gotten to see a lot of Arizona that the rest of us don't get to see by doing this.
Absolutely. I got into this 4 years ago, and basically loved it so much that I'm doing it full-time now. I've got a total of 4 books. And I drive everything myself. I shoot all the photographs. This book has 300 photographs in it, and I show more than just pretty scenery. It's actual trail conditions, so that the user is not surprised by what he sees when he gets up there.
Well, what a fun job getting to explore. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Well, thank you.
The book, again, is Guide to Arizona Backroads and Four-Wheel Drive Trails. If you'd like more information about the Arizona Backroads, call 1-877-222-7623 or 1-877 BAC Road, or check out the website, funtreks.com. Thanks again for coming in this morning.